Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Vinyltreasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live on this August 15th, 2026, the All 50s edition, right here on Oldies and More, also live on the YouTube stream. Want to welcome you to the program here. I hate this hot, muggy weather. Had the AC on today all day, kind of working up here. Looking for the records and whatnot, so sit back for the next 3 hours. Got some cool tunes there. If you like saxophone, that is the song for you, okay? A song called Sax Symphonic Boogie is the name of the tune, and that came out on the Meteor label out of Nashville, Tennessee. Came out in October of 1955, and this was, let me see, pressed and distributed by Modern. The tenor saxophonist, his name J.T. Brown, okay, also recorded as a Bep Brown, okay, and a Saxman Brown. So he was Saxman Brown on this release, along with the Broom Dusters, who were Elmore James's band. They were the Broom Dusters. And that featured Elmore James on guitar, but the sax man, that was the big thing on there. October 1955, not an easy record to find on the Meteor label. Saxman Brown and the Broom Dusters, Sax Symphonic Boogie is the name of the tune. All you chatters in there always talk about the sax here on the show. But we got a lot of requests here. I got probably a few Collector Corner records tonight. I got some 45s that were, well, they only came out on 78, but since I have them and I had to go back and check, ran out of some requests for some of you listeners, so I had to go back and check the records that the requests that you sent, Johnny G, and others. I don't like to play reproductions. I never buy them. I bought them when I was a young collector because I thought I would never have enough money to buy a lot of the originals. But then I did. Luckily, I did. Thank goodness. And I got rid of most of my bootlegs, but I just bought a collection that had lots of them in there and things that I wouldn't have purchased. But they're here, so we might as well hear them because I don't own those records, and they're really good records, too. But anyway, so I picked this one here. We're going to start off with 1957 on the vocal portion, and we're going to end with 1957. So if you don't like, well, if you don't like early style vocal group harmony, then you better leave now. You can come back a little bit later because I got a couple records here that were recorded in the 1940s. Okay, so, and released maybe a little later. So, but if you're interested in the sound, you want to learn a little bit about the music, then you can check it out here. Kind of broaden your musical tastes. But anyway, but I like this record, always have, by this great group from Harlem, New York. And they had 18 releases on High Weiss's Old Town record label. This is their 12th release on the label. And the interesting thing is that the bass of the group, Freddie Barksdale, did not show up for this session to record this. And it features Milton Love on the bass here, okay? But Herman Curtis, a.k.a. Herman Dunham, he's the lead singer. From November of 1957, let's open up the vocal portion with the Solitaires on the Old Town label. It's called I Really Love You So, parentheses, Honey Babe. Here we go.
Ba 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 ba, yep yep. 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 Oh, honey babe, I really love you so, honey babe. I really want you to know, honey babe, I'll never let you go. I
Okay, we open up the vocal portion there. November 1957 release there. Those are the Solitaires. Solitaires on Old Town Records. I Really Love You So, parentheses, Honey Babe is the name of the tune. That's Herman Curtis, a.k.a. Herman Dunham, on lead for that one. Solitaires, such a great group, as a great New York sound for the Solitaires. Johnny G is your Saturday evening disc jockey. So if you're not into the early sides here, you might as well go watch a horror flick that's on. Who was that? Who's the Svengooli's got some, I don't know what they got on. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, and there was one of my favorite movies is The 50-Foot Woman. You remember The 50-Foot Woman? When was that? 1958 or something there. Even though it was kind of like corny, but imagine if they did something like that now. But anyway, I babble on here. But let us start it off here. And we count down the music chronologically here on the weekend shows. And let's fill a request now for Jim Lampley in Texas, as this group had 2 releases on Eddie and Leo Mesner's Aladdin record label. And this was the group's second release. Now, it only came out on a 78. The song was recorded sometime in 1947. I don't know what prompted Aladdin Records to release this in January of 1952. Okay, maybe they figure, and then only on a 78. Okay, not on a 45. Now, the group members were Joseph Burgess, Bill Dearmit, Thomas Herman, James Stephen, and Joel Turner. Collectively, they were known as the Balladeers. And maybe Karen Efron, you might have requested this on when I was I was doing the 78 shows on a Thursday. This might have been a request by you, if I'm not mistaken. But this song was originally done back in 1936 by Andy Kirk and his Clouds of Joy on the Decca label. And this one here, released in January of 1952, but recorded in 1947. Going out to Jim Lampley in Texas. Let's give a listen to the Balladeers with What Will I Tell My Heart. Here you go, Jim, for you.
Try to explain to friends dear the reason we two are apart. I know what to tell my friends dear, but what will I tell my heart? It's easy to say to strangers that we played a game from the start. It's so easy to lie to strangers, but what will I tell my heart? When I smile to hide all the tears inside, what an ache, oh, it will bring. Then I wander home to a telephone that forgot how to ring. I could say you'll soon be back, dear, to whom the old town may be smart. I'll just tell him you'll soon be back, dear. But what will I tell my heart?
Okay, there you go, folks. I tell you, these are early sides here that you normally don't hear. I mean, if Spence would have offered me the 78 on that, I would have purchased it. I didn't actually go out looking for 78s. I was collecting 45s mainly, but when he ran out of bringing 45s up here to the Johnny G's studio, then he ended up going to, this is the late Spence Wooten, of course. Miss him a lot, as I miss other people too. But anyway, so he would bring me some 78s, and I would, I'd check them out here, but some really old stuff, and but stuff like that I would have purchased for sure. And they weren't that expensive either, as compared, and that's not on a 45. So really, the only way that, and I didn't have the 78, but listen, that's not bad. Didn't sound that bad. But there you go, Jim Lampley in Texas. Released in January of 52, recorded in 1947, the Balladeers on Aladdin. That's their second release on the label. What Will I Tell My Heart is the name of the tune. Then this next record is a request for Frank and Jerry Gingaro. Now, this was on a 45, I think, at least the silver, but I don't have this record. I might have it on a 78. I have a bunch of boxes of 78s down in the basement, but they're not that clean, and I don't like to play not clean records, especially on a 78. Although they may sound decent, my set does justice to off-condition records, I will tell you that much. But you all know this group from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm talking about Sonny Till and the Orioles, and this was recorded in 1948 and released in March of 1950. And let's see what else. Written by Clifton Moore, and it features Sonny Till on lead. And this was a number 8 R&B hit for the group. And Charlene, do I have this record? Do I have this 45? And it says here, I'm lucky to have, did I play this before? Or did you copy this? I'm just curious because I couldn't see it in my box and it wasn't ticked off. And, sometimes I don't even know what I have on original because just double check that, Charlene. Was that added by you or was this an old write-up? Because if it says I'm lucky to have this on red vinyl, that means I do have the 45 and I just didn't play it. And why am I playing a reproduction? But we're going to play it anyway. Going out to Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat room, March 1950. Sonny Till and the Orioles. The song is called At Night. Here you go, Frank and Jerry. For you, the Orioles. If I have an original, I want to play that.
I dream of you, my heart wanders all the day, but I miss you most of all at night, dear heart, when darkness falls and I walk along the street, I'll gaze at every girl I meet, hoping it's you. I know I will, darling, if I don't see you soon. My heart beats for you. All I do is gaze at the moon. I know we're where we'll be, and I'll never leave your side. We'll do please don't. My heart for you. All I do is gaze at the moon. I know we're well with me, and I never leave your side. We'll do things we used to do.
Okay, there you go. That's the sound of the Orioles, Sonny Till and the Orioles there on Jerry Blaine's Jubilee record label, their 9th release on the Jubilee label. That was recorded in 1948, released in March of 1950. That one there by request for Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat room. The song is called At Night. Well, it is at night, and you're listening to Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show, and that is a cool tune that Frank requested. Of course, Frank is one of the co-hosts, along with his partner, Gordon Skagberg, of the Rhythm and Blues Serenade. You can hear that show on Sunday afternoons, beginning at 3 p.m., 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's on WRHU-FM 88.7, also streaming on the internet at WRHU.org. Now, they will not be live tomorrow at 3 o'clock, but they will be re-airing a Frank Cassie's great guest spot that he did on last Sunday's show. So if you missed it, you have a chance to hear it again, or hear it for the first time, or hear it again if you'd like to. That's tomorrow at 3 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Rhythm and Blues Serenade with Frank and Gordon and special guest collector Frank Cassie. So check that out tomorrow. Let us continue here, and let's fill a request now for Casey Hines. Casey also sent me a list of when I was doing the 78 shows, of course, but I didn't have this on a 78, but I happened to get it. It was in the collection. I said, let me check some of these records against some of these lists that I have. And so I said, well, I'm going to play this for Casey. But this group is called the Moors, AH-MOORS. And they had this one release on Eddie Heller's Rainbow label. And this one released in April of 1948, written by P.S. Sheldon Donahoe and Rennie Lamar and Vivienne Green. That's all I can tell you about it, but it's going out to Casey Hines in Paris, the Moors on the Rainbow label. It's called Honey, Honey, Honey. Here you go, Casey, for you, the Moors.
When I've got misery, oh my, where are you? Honey, 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 where can you be? Whispering with the lights down low to each teardrop on my pillow. Honey, 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 where can you be? Oh, yeah. I'll cross the scorching desert just to be where you are. I want you, need you, love you, baby. Still, we are apart. When I wanna hold you, oh,
where are you? Honey, 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 where can you be? Oh, yeah. Honey, 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 where can you be? When I wanna hold you, oh my, where are you? Honey, 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 where can you be? Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go. That is that is a real early. Listen, these are all early sides. I normally don't play these early sides. Well, listen, this is the early show. This for the Saturday night program is the early show. If you're more into I'm going to continue tomorrow with the 1957. I think we go through 1963. I think tomorrow. But these are the early sides here. April 1948 on the Rainbow label, only on a 78. That is like a reproduction 45 there on red vinyl. The Amours. The Amours with Honey, Honey, Honey. And that one they're going out to Casey Hines in Paris. Johnny G is your disc jockey. You know, we're getting really close to the 5,000 subscriber level here on YouTube. That will bring Johnny G into another level with YouTube, so it's very important that we get there. I think I'm like 80 something away from that, and that's like amazing. I think last month I had 206 new subscribers here to the program. I anticipate it to go higher than that. We'll talk about that in a couple weeks and whatnot. But anyway, let us continue here, and we have. I think I got all originals after this. I think I got a couple repros, but anyway. But this is a request. Well, Davy Hecht in Vermont asked Johnny G, "Can you play anything by the Cabineers?" Now I have a couple 45. I think they did a couple. I have one on Prestige I could have played, but I played that before. And I have played this because this only comes out on a 78, doesn't come out on a 45. But this one's okay, but I like this song. And I can't remember the last time I played it, but it was on a Thursday afternoon. So, Davy Hecht, I picked this song for you, okay? And it says, one of the all-time vintage vocal harmony groups that is sort of a mystery. They are said to be out of Cleveland, Ohio, first recording 2 for the Decca label back in 1941, but it would be 8 years before they would have their next single, which came out on Peter Durain's Abbey label, okay, and this one, let me see, it says this one came out in August of 1949. It would get re-released again as their third single in September of 49, which is how I had it. So Charlene copied my 78 write-up on this because I have the second way this came out. So anyway, this is for Davy Hecht in Vermont. It features Maggie Furman on lead from September 1949. Let's give a listen to the Cabineers on Abbey Records, and the song is called Whirlpool. Here you go, Davey, for you, the Cabineers.
Deep in a world love. And as I go tumbling down, I'm lost in the air, like a stranger in town, caught in a web as I fall from above. Your kiss is responsible for this whirlpool that makes me a victim of you, makes me want you, makes me love you. And when I do, I'm lost in a whirlpool of your love. Your kiss is responsible for this whirlpool that makes me a victim of you, makes me want you, makes me love you. And when I do, I'm lost in a whirlpool of your love.
Okay, there you go. The sound. Well, she wasn't on lead on the whole thing. There was a guy there on lead too, but that was just probably pasted together from a couple of write-ups. But there you. I like that record. I do. Karen Efron featured the 78 here on the program. She'll be back in September too, folks, on a Thursday afternoon. So we're going to be having some guests here. Bill will be. We'll talk about that. We're going to have some other guests coming into the program also. September 1949, send that one out to Davy Hecton, Vermont, the sound of the Cabineers. Cabineers on Abbey Records, Whirlpool. You don't want to get caught in a whirlpool when you're swimming. That is not a good thing. But it's okay to listen to one for sure. Johnny G here on a Saturday. If you are new to the program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So live on Oldies and More Radio. I'll be back tomorrow evening beginning at 9 p.m. for the 1957 and later releases going through 1963. We're going to stop in 1957 tonight, but let us continue. We are in 1951 now as we fill a request for Paul from Co-Host. Now, this is an original 45, okay, and this next artist could be considered one of the greatest jump blues performers. He was born September 10th of 1925 in New Orleans, and he signed with Sid Nathan's King Deluxe Empire in 1945, and had a hit in 1947. You may know the tune. It came out on King Records. It was called Good Rockin' Tonight. In all, he had over 15 top 10 R&B hits during his career and well over 50 releases on many labels, mainly on King and Deluxe. But here is a tune he wrote, okay, released in July of 1951. So let's fill a request for Paul from Co-Host. Here is Roy Brown and his Mighty Mighty Men on the Deluxe label. It's called Good Rockin' Man. Here you go, Paul, for you, Roy Brown.
Baby, baby, pull down the shades. Close the windows, lock all the doors. 'Cause I told you once, told you twice. So come on, baby, let's rock some more. Don't Don't you know?
Pretty baby,
Don't you know?
pretty baby.
Don't you know? Yes, you know. Don't you know your daddy wanna rock? Play some records with a boogie beat and listen to the shuffle of happy feet. Turn all the lights way down low and rock like you never did before. Don't you know?
Pretty baby,
Don't you know?
pretty baby.
Don't you know? Yes, you know. Don't you know your daddy wanna rock? Rock, rock, pretty baby, rock. Rock, pretty baby, rock. Rock, pretty baby, rock. Rock, 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 rock. Rock, pretty baby, rock. Rock, pretty baby, rock. Rock, pretty baby, rock, rock. Well, I'm a real young man, so much alive. So baby, let's start some rockin' jive. I'm full of rhythm. How about you? Baby, let's get together like the young folks do. Don't you know?
Pretty baby,
Don't you know?
pretty baby.
Don't you know? Yes, you know. Don't you know your daddy wanna rock? Come on, baby, let yourself go. You jump real high, then you jump down low. Everybody's doing it, old maids and all. So come on, baby, let's have a ball. Don't you know?
Pretty baby,
Don't you know?
pretty baby.
Don't you know? Yes, you know. Don't you know your daddy wanna rock? I work hard the whole day through. Come home so beat, don't know what to do. Like a dog too tired to wag his tail. But tonight you're gonna rock or we both go to jail. Don't you know?
Pretty baby,
Don't you know?
pretty baby.
Don't you know? Yes, you know. Don't you know your daddy wanna rock? Rock,
Pretty baby, rock. Pretty baby, rock.
mm,
Pretty baby, rock.
mm.
Pretty baby, rock.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to a Paul from Co-host. That's the sound of Roy Brown and his Mighty Mighty Men. That's on Sid Nathan's deluxe record label from July 1951. Good Rockin' Man is the name of the tune. I think the flip side was a R&B hit called Barroom Blues, a number 6 R&B hit for him. The flip side was unfortunate that we lost Roy Brown on May 25th of 1981 at the age of 55. Passed away from a heart attack. But he had lots of records. He recorded lots of cool records during his career. Johnny G here on a Saturday as we continue here. And let's... Oh, wait a minute. I messed up. I got to play Big Dave Swinger's oh, man. I just went to the... I didn't read Charlene's notes. Hold on a second, folks. I got to change to the LPs. So since I found, we're gonna go back to the Murray Hill, and I'm getting requests now for Murray Hill box sets. Edmund requested a Frankie, and I don't know if I have the Frankie Lyman box. Wait a minute, I do have the George Golner. I think it's a George Golner box set though. You know, where he's got all the LPs are like G and Rama and End and Gone, really cool looking. But anyway, I'm sorry, folks, I messed up here. This is live TV here. So we're gonna go back to the Murray Hill LP here. It's the first track, so it's easy. Bill O will be here with some LPs that I think I practiced good enough. Darren says I'll do well, but anyway. All right. So, I apologize for that. I looked at my notes here. I said, wait a minute. Here's a request for Big Dave Swinger in our YouTube chat. As the Orioles return, okay, and this is from the Murray Hill LP, came out in 1983, I think. And Of course, we heard from this group from Baltimore, Maryland earlier with Frank Gingaro's request At Night, which was recorded earlier. That was 1948. But this one was recorded September 6th of 1951 and never released. This record never came out, and maybe because it's really not the style that they were putting out at that point, because a lot of their music was at least kind of really slow ballads, but not this one that Big Dave requested, recorded in September of 1951, never released until 83 with this LP. Here are the Orioles going out to Big Dave Swinger, and the tune is called I May Be Wrong. Here you go, Big Dave, for you. I even messed that up.
Style, girl, say I think you're marvelous, but I can't see, so how can I tell? You says to me, always says, laugh to me, just a boy, faces all up in spaces, you might be Barrymore, you came along, girl, say I think you're wonderful, I think you're grand, but I may be wrong. You grand, but I may be wrong.
I bet you never heard that one there because it was never released. The only way you would know that would be if you had this Orioles box set that was put out by Murray Hill Records in conjunction, I think, with the Morris Levy with this record here. But I mentioned last week that it was Paul Ressler, I think, and I read that on the air. It was Paul Ressler and Marsha Vance, I think, that put this, or they were behind a lot of this. Okay, and really, it's a cool thing. I mean, here, and I don't know how I got this. Maybe this is Joe Marchesani's copy, I think, possibly. Okay, featuring 19 previously unreleased recordings, 5 record set for collectors only. The Orioles. I wonder how well this did with the because there were a lot of Oriole fans when this record came out. And I said reissue. It says reissue compiled and produced by Bob Hyde and Paul Ressler for Murray Hill Records. Yeah, so I read this. It says 1 Park Avenue, New York. Murray Hill is a registered trademark of the Outlet Book Company. But anyway, I thought that was a cool... They should have released that, but I don't think at that point... I don't know if the Orioles had any up-tempos up until 1951, where they... I mean, later on they did, but that was a good one, I thought. Well, a great request there for Big Dave Swinger, the Orioles with I May Be Wrong, from September, recorded in September of 51, for Jerry Blaine's Jubilee Records, but came out on the Murray Hill LP. Now we can continue here. And we are in the 1952 block here. And let's fill a request now for David Fields, this gal born in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. First recording for the Big Nickel label, but she signed with Larry Newton's Derby Records out of New York City. She had 6 releases on the label. This was her final release, but one of the first to record this song, written by Dorothy and Frank Daniels. This was a #1 record on WPEN in Philadelphia, PA. And this is Betty McLaurin. Betty McLaurin, she's backed up by the Striders. I think they backed her up on quite a few of her releases, if not all. And it came out in July of 52. This is going out to David Fields, Betty McLaurin and the Striders, and her tune called My Heart Belongs to Only You. This is on Derby Records. Here you go, David, for you.
My heart belongs to only you. I've never loved as I love you. You set a flame within me burning, a flame to stay within me yearning. It's just for you I want to live. It's just to you my heart I give. I'll always be your slave, my darling, through the coming years. There were some times when I was doubtful of this new love affair. But now my mind is no more doubtful. I found my heaven with the help of a prayer. You are the song within my soul, a melody that can't grow old. I've known for long my heart belongs to only you.
My heart belongs to only you. I've never loved as I love you.
You've set a flame within me burning, a flame to stay within me yearning. You are the song within my soul, a melody that can't grow old. I've known for long my heart belongs to only you.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to listener David Fields, the sound of Betty McLaurin and the Striders there backing her up. July 1952. That's her 6th release for the Derby label, My Heart Belongs to Only You. Record I found in the wild for a nickel. There you go. Listen, when Johnny G had no money, I only could afford to go to flea markets and garage sales and whatnot. But listen, sometimes that's when record collecting was fun. The only thing wrong with that is if you're looking for mint copies, I mean, you may be lucky, but most of the time they're used. Of course, they're used records. So sometimes, though, people took good care of their 45s or their LPs. But I would say It was less than 50% did that, though. But anyway, I babble on here. Let us continue. And really, I want to welcome Joe Shacatano into the back here into the YouTube chat. Joe, hopefully you got your PC issues all taken care of, and that's good to see you in the chat room. And I understand that you're also celebrating a birthday today, so we want to say happy birthday to Joe Shacatano in our YouTube chat room. And this is one of your old requests that I had on the to buy list, okay, to buy an original. And Tony Barcia, did this one come out on a real 45? I think it did. Their other one did not, which I do have on a 78. But I would love to have this on a 78 too, if I had it, but I didn't. But we all want to wish Joe Shacatano a happy birthday today. We're going to send this record out to Joe, this group from Charlotte, North Carolina. And let's see. And I said I don't have an original on this, so I'm just letting you know in advance. I do take pride in playing original 45s here on the program, but sometimes someone spoke to me one time and said, we got to play this music because we need to keep it alive and keep it around. So I will do that with some of the, but it's still on a record, but still I like real original vinyl. I do. But this group included Jimmy Gorm, Melvin Colton, Janice Parker, and someone by the name of Clarence. And the lead singer on this, his name is Clyde Wright. Collectively, they were known as the Sultans, and this was their second of two on Jerry Blaine's Jubilee label, a tune written by the lead singer Clyde Wright. Let's go to March of 1952 and send it out to the birthday boy, Joe Shacatano, in our YouTube chat room. Here are the Sultans with Don't Be Angry. Here you go, Joe, for you, the Sultans.
Don't be angry. Let me stay. I will drive all, yes, I'll drive all your troubles away. And I'll give you my romance. So don't be angry, my darling. Please, please let me stay. I will drive all, yes, I'll drive all your troubles away.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Joe Shacatano in our YouTube chat room. And on his birthday, Joe, happy birthday to you. Those are the Sultans, Clyde Wright on lead. It's on Jerry Blaine's Jubilee record label. That does come out on a 45 too, folks. I think it was like in the silver in the silver Kreider book, it's like $800. It's got to be harder than that because it's hard to find this record. I've never seen one really, but it's out there. March 1952, the Sultans with Don't Be Angry. Did you know that Clyde Wright, he was also the cousin to Nappy Brown, and they both were members of the Selah Jubilee Singers back in 1948. Of course, you know Nappy Brown had a big hit, R&B hit with the song called Don't Be Angry on Savoy. Anyway, but we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for a Saturday evening. If you have not yet subscribed to Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show, please do that. We want to get to 5,000 subscribers. I think I get like 18 or 20, and it's very important for the reactions because the algorithm that YouTube uses is now reactions. It's like the likes, the comments in the chat room, the comments on my YouTube page, that pushes this show out. So I don't know how they do this, but it's the AI thing that does this stuff. But let us continue here. This is an original here, although I was not happy. If anybody, it took me a while to find out about records that are polished, okay, which is kind of a deceitful thing, but there were a couple of dealers, or maybe more than a couple, that would make a used record look like it wasn't used. And really the only way to check it would be potentially to play it, because you can say, well, this record looks really nice and shiny, but it doesn't play well. And sometimes you may hear surface noise, and you're wondering, why are you hearing surface noise? Well, because it was polished. And there's different ways to polish. I'm not an expert on it, but I know what a polished record looks like, and I think this is one of them. Oh, the other side plays great, but this side has a little bit of static. But anyway, we're going to play it. It still sounds good. It's a request for listener Gordy Freeman in our YouTube chat room, and he requested The Checkers. The Checkers on Sid Nathan's King record label, and this one features John Carnegie on lead, a tune written by Henry Glover, came out in January of 1953. So by request for Gordy Freeman in our YouTube chat room, here are The Checkers with My Prayer Tonight. Here you go, Gordy, for you, The Checkers.
My prayer tonight will be for you. I'll pray you'll be all right the whole night through. For you, my love, my prayer will be, I'll ask the Lord above to hear my humble plea. I'll pray that you'll be brave, just like you promised you'd be. I pray the Lord you save all your love for me. My prayer tonight comes from my heart. I'll pray you'll be all right as long as we're apart.
I'll pray that you will be brave, just like you promised you'll be. I pray the Lord that you'll save all your love for me, nobody else but me.
My prayer tonight comes from my heart. I'll pray you'll be all right as long as we're apart.
Okay, there you go. You hear that static and all. That is a polished record. It looks really nice, but it's still a great tune there, and they like that when they're in the YouTube chat room. By request for Gordy Freeman, the sound of the Checkers there, John Carnegie, the lead singer on that one, January 1953. That's their third release for Sid Nathan's King Records. My Prayer Tonight is the name of the tune. Johnny G is your disc jockey for this Saturday evening. We count down the music chronologically here. We're in the 1953 block. Let's do a flip side request for listener Karen Efron in our YouTube chat room. I messed this up last week. I didn't really realize it. I saw something, Big Dave typed it in the chat room last week. I announced this side but played the other side, called She's Gone. So I messed that up. That was the bluesy side, but I like this side better, in my opinion. So I messed it up for you, Karen. So, but anyway, we're going to hear the flip side from last week. We featured this group from Los Angeles, California. The Metronomes is the name of the group, and we played She's Gone. And the flip is excellent, too. Now, this is a true original here, and it was, thank you, Elaine Wade, for the information on the 78s that read Gene Moore and the Metronomes. And the 45s, I should say the original and the bootlegs, I think, come out as Gene Moore and the Metronomes, and maybe even the Metronomes only, but the difference is the length in the dead wax space, okay? And I had a couple people look at this, okay? Surik was one. I didn't show it to Val, but this is an original on this record here, and it's not that easy to find. It's really hard. I think the one documented sale when this record came out, I forget when I bought this, but it's really a hard record on original. You can get it on the 78, but not on the original. It's just hard, but I like it, and it's by request for Karen Efron in our YouTube chat room. August 1953, the Metronomes on Specialty, Art Roop Specialty label. Gene Moore on lead. The song is called That's Bad. Here you go, Karen, for you, the Metronomes.
You don't love me the way you used to do, and that's bad, pretty baby, and that ain't good. That's bad. 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 If you don't love me, baby, I'll have to let you go. You don't treat me gentle. Do you think my heart made of wood? And that's bad, pretty baby, and that ain't good. That's bad. 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 If you don't love me, baby, I'll have to let you go.
you so. That's plain to see. But if you don't treat me right, baby, I'll have to let you be. And that's bad, pretty baby. And that ain't good. That ain't good.
Okay, August 1953 release there for the Metronomes. The Metronomes on Art Roop's specialty label. That's with Gene Moore on lead. That's Bad is the name of the tune. But that's a hard record, and they like that one there in the YouTube chat room. It's got that kind of, it's got like a scuff in the middle there, which, listen, sometimes we'll talk about a record later on when Spence brought it to me. I got to play the repro. But I said, Spence, I'm not paying that much money for this warped record that's not even going to play. Who's selling you? Who's telling you to sell me that for that amount of money? Ain't going to work. But let us continue now. Let's fill a request for listener Tommy Albergo as we go back out to California now. The interesting thing about this record, okay, so this was a three-way deal. Okay, I never, and if you talk to Val Shively and you can ask him, and you can tell him, did Johnny G ever buy a record from you? And for all the years of collecting, I never directly purchased a record from Val Shively. Never. Okay, but I have to say, with this record and another one that's a hard record, a Carl Bonafide, if you know that record, which is pretty good. Carl Bonafide, the one that was involved with the Buckinghams and kind of a drag. Well, he has a 1958 release that's really hard. So anyway, I think what happened is Greg calls me up on the phone and he says to me, I got two records here and I think you're going to want them. But the conditions are not that good, but they're really rare. One is by the Whips and one is by Carl Bonafide. So I says, okay. And then he had another one that was much less. So I said, what's the deal here? What are you doing? He goes, well, Val has a Hideaways on Ronnie for me, and I have to get that record. It's hard for me to find the Hideaways on Ronnie. So comes to me, and he says, I need you to get the cash to pay me for these records. So I says, well, give me a couple days. I'll go to the bank, and you can meet me here at the house, and we'll do the deal. So that's what happened. So he ends up, and so that is the only, so if you want to say if I ever bought a record from Val, this would have to be one of them, although I directly did not buy it from him. But it was this kind of like I don't know how it happened, but he made money on it. Greg bought it at a discount and sold it to me and made money, whatever it is. But that's how the deal went down. But this is a request for listener Tommy Albergo. And this was on the Bahari Brothers Flair label. And they're called the Whips. And then another group that no one knows anything about, and it can only wonder that this group possibly is the Flairs, because it's on the Flair label. And they were known to record under other names like the Hunters and the Five Hearts and the Chimes and the Rams, so why not the Whips too? So it just makes sense. But that's just a guess on my part. Let's go to January 1954 by request for Tommy Albergo. Here are the Whips on Flair. It's called She Done Me Wrong. Here you go, Tommy, for you, the Whips. Okay, that one there going out to listener Tommy Albergo. That is the sound of the Whips. She done them wrong is what she did. Yeah, January 1954 on the Bahari Brothers Flair Records out of California. She Done Me Wrong is the name of the tune. Not an easy record to find. Conditioned a little bit off on there, but hard to find that record as we continue. And we are in the 1954 block. Let's fill a request for Tony Barcia in our YouTube chat room as we stay out in Los Angeles, California, with a group called The Drifters. Now, this is not Clyde McPhatter and the Drifters. No, this is not. This is on the Bahari Brothers Crown record label. There's some controversy with this 45, too. According to Marv Goldberg, he thinks this group might be the Hollywood Flames, potentially, but he has no real proof. Now, Louis Silvani thinks that they have a similar sound to the Robins, as they have releases on this label, Crown Records. So checking with Ferdy Gonzalez in the Disco File, he says this group is from Los Angeles, California, and they are the Four Bluebirds, which I think that's related like to the Hollywood Flames, if I'm not mistaken. And also that they recorded as the Knickknacks, and that is I have that 78 by the Knickknacks. I do. Was it Christmas record on one side, I think? Anyway, but he states that the members of this group were Bobby Nunn, Roy Richard, William Richard, and Ty Terrell. And the Four Bluebirds have a release on the Excelsior label from 1949, My Baby Done Told Me, which then came out on the Essex label in 1950. Now, the Knickknacks had 3 releases on RPM in 1951, and were the same personnel plus one more with Mickey Champion. So this group could be a mystery. Who knows? But anyway, from February 54, going out to Tony Barcia in our YouTube chat room, here are the Drifters on Crown. It's called The World Is Changing. That is a fact. Here you go, Tony Barcia, for you, the Drifters.
Take all my hard-earned money, leave the spending change for me. I climbed aboard a trolley, the motorman said, hey there, you got to pay more money, 7 cents won't pay your fare. The world is changing, yes, it's changing every day. Now I'm telling you, darling, I can't go on this way.
They ask you for a favor, you
down. Now your good timing, baby, won't stand no dogging round.
The world is changing. Yes, it's changing every day. Now I'm telling you, baby, I can't go on this way.
Okay, there you go. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. Those are the Drifters. We'll say the Hollywood Flames, too, potentially. February 1954. Going out to Tony Barcia in our YouTube chat room. That's on the Crown label. The Drifters with The World is Changing. Yes, it is. And we are in the 1954 block. Let's go out to Cincinnati, Ohio. Fill a request for Record Ralph in Syracuse. For this next group, they recorded for Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records. Now, this group included Roland Bradley, Richard Parker, Donald Peake, Joseph Penn, and lead singer Otis Williams. Collectively, they were known as the Charms, and this is the group's 7th release for the Deluxe label, written by Henry Stone and the lead singer Otis Williams from November 54. For Record Ralph, here are the Charms with Two Hearts. Here you go, Ralph, for you, the Charms.
One heart is not enough, baby. Two hearts make you feel crazy. One kiss make you feel so nice. Two kisses put you in paradise. Two hearts, two kisses make one love. Two hearts beat as one did. Two arms make me know you can. I have plenty of loving. Your kiss is hotter than an oven. Two hearts, two kisses make one love. Loving you, baby, is my desire. I know that you can set this world afire. The little spark is burning deep inside. Love should be made by two hearts to beat as one, dear. Two arms will make me know you can. I have plenty of loving. Your kiss is hotter than an oven. Two hearts, two kisses make one love. Loving you, baby, is my desire. I know that you can set this world afire. A little spark is burning deep inside. Love should be made by two. One heart is not enough, baby. Two hearts make everything crazy. One kiss will make you feel so nice. Two kisses put you in paradise. Two hearts, two kisses make one love. Two hearts, two kisses make one love.
Okay, November 1954 release there for Otis Williams and the Charms. What did I say that was? Their 7th release, I think? Yeah, their 7th release for Sid Nathan's Deluxe label. But for Record Ralph, Two Hearts is the name of the tune. Do you know Pat Boone covered that record? Used to hear Pat Boone's version more on Sirius XM than the original version there. But anyway, let us continue here. And this is one more from the year 1954. And we fill a request for listener John Cummins. We go back out to California now. And this was another dealer that would call Johnny G in the middle of the night. Okay, would be Jerry Diaz. I hope he's doing okay. I didn't hear he was. But he would call me up, but he was a little bit expensive with the 45s. But he lured me in by selling me a Wisdoms cheap. He sold me the Wisdoms on Gaiety for not a lot of money. So when he called me the next time, and they were always big records. You know, I got a lot of big records from Jerry. And this was one of them, too. And he had the tie-in to Dave Antrell's brother, Kevin, and had a lot of records on Hole there, and people were complaining about that. But maybe he was buying them little by little. I don't know, but he sold me this 45, okay, on the Kicks label. Now, it's the group's only release. They were called the Emeralds, and the song co-written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Billy Mann, and you may know his solo efforts on Dig. He does a great record called A Million Heartaches Ago. That's one of them. But prior to that, he was the lead singer of this group called the Emeralds. Now, you can get this record cheaper, much cheaper, on Allied. They reissued it in 1958, but it's hard to find the original from November 1954 by request for listener John Cummins. Here are the Emeralds on Kicks. It's called Why Must I Wonder? Here you go, John, for you, the Emeralds. Okay, there you go. That one there going out to John Cummins, the sound of the Emeralds. The Emeralds from November 1954. That's on the Kicks label out of California. and that is with Billy Mann on lead for that. Why Must I Wonder is the name of the tune. Very hard to get on Kix Records. You can get it on the Allied label a lot cheaper, but it's styrene, okay? And all the records on Kix are not that easy to come by. I think I'm missing one, I think. There's some single artists on there, too, I think. But I do have a lot of the Kix releases. Anyway, there's not many. As we continue here, let's move into 1955 now and fill a request for listener Carl Jones. Now, I don't like pork and beans. I like baked beans, but I don't think I like pork and beans. Does anybody like pork and beans out there? I don't. But anyway, Carl requested this group that formed, originally, they formed at the Tennessee State Penitentiary, and they were by Johnny Bragg. Of course, he was the lead singer of the Prisonaires, and then the Prisonaires became the Marigolds, recording for Ernie Young's Excello record label, and then they also recorded as this group called the Solo Tones. The other members of the group were Al Brooks, Hal Herb, Henry Jones, and Willie Wilson. This one released in July of 1955 by request for Carl Jones, the Solo Tones on Excello out of Nashville, Tennessee. It's called Pork and Beans. Here you go, Carl, for you, the Solo Tones.
Guys fall in love with things called girls. That's all right, we ain't going to fight. I fell in love with something it seems. I fell in love with a can of pork and beans. Yes, I love my pork and beans. You can go fly kites, you ain't got my appetite. I love pork and beans. I went to a party other night. They fed turkey and the chicken was right. The pie was good and the cake. Still they made just one mistake, pork and beans. They didn't have any pork and beans. Could have had lamb, pork chop, and ham. I'll take pork and beans. Well, pork and beans. 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 I love pork and beans. I went fishing, I had one bait. I got a bite down by the way. The fish looked up at me and said, listen please, buddy, you got me mixed up with a can of pork and beans. Yes, I love my pork and beans. You can have potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I'll take pork and beans. Well, pork and beans. 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 I love pork and beans. A Cadillac car, champagne too, a whole lot of clothes, but they won't do. Those things are meant for a fiend. All I want is a can of pork and beans. Yes, I love my pork and beans. You can have all the gold I've been sold on my pork and beans. Well, pork and beans. Pork and beans. So good. I love my beans. Get away from there, boy. Get away from there. Give me my beans. Beans. I love my beans. Crazy about my beans. Beans.
Okay, there you go. They like pork and beans. I prefer chili dogs. I didn't mind having chili on top of my dog, I'd say, but there you go. Pork and Beans, by request for Carl Jones, July 1955. Those are the Solo Tones. That's on Ernie Young's Excello label out of Nashville, Tennessee. Johnny G, it says on the label, R&B novelty vocal. They usually identify sometimes it's kind of odd what they put on there. They'll even call it a certain song like it'll say blues or R&B or pop or whatever. And some of the record companies did that, I guess. I don't know, maybe to give the DJs a little heads up or whatever. But, I can do like a food show. I should ask my listeners, you send me all the songs that mentioned are about food. And Nancy mentioned cherry pie. I like that song too. Although I prefer apple pie over cherry pie, but I'll take cherry pie too. Hopefully not getting anybody hungry here, but let us continue. We are in the 1955 block. Let's fill a request now for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room, as he requested the Four Tunes. In 1953, they signed with Jerry Blaine's Jubilee label. They had 15 releases on the label, and Jerry requested their 7th release. This is with Sid Bass and the Orchestra from February 1955. This is Jimmy Nabby, I think, is the lead singer on this, going out to Gary McClendon, the Four Tunes with I Close My Eyes. Here you go, Gary, for you, the Four Tunes.
I close my eyes and dream of you. I close my eyes and dream you're mine. Although I know it isn't true, I close my eyes and dream about you. Each night as I pray, teardrops fill my eyes, and I dream about you. As the years go by, but with faith and hope and my trust in you, I know that someday all my dreams will come true. Each night as I pray, teardrops fill my eyes, and I dream about you. As the years go by, but with faith and hope and my trust in you, I know that someday all my dreams will come true.
Okay, February 1955 release there for the Four Tunes. Four Tunes on the Jubilee label by request for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. That was, what did I say? That was their 7th release, 7th of 15 for Jubilee Records. I Close My Eyes is the name of that tune. Let us continue in 1955, and let's fill a request for listener Mike Peretta. Mike Peretta in New York, as He requested this gal born Fannie Tuell in Essex County, New Jersey, and she recorded as Faye Adams. This was her eighth release on Al Silver's Herald record label. And let's see, written by John Hendricks. I don't know, but in March 1955. Here you go, Mike Peretta for you. Faye Adams on Herald. It's called You Ain't Been True. Here you go, Mike, for you, Faye Adams.
Well, you ain't been true to me. You ain't been true to me. You ain't been true to me. The way you said you'd be when I sang I'll be true to you. You said you'd be true to me too. But you were false and I was true. And now you're double dealing done. Made me blue, 'cause you ain't been true to me. You ain't been true to me. You ain't been true to me. The way you said you'd be. I wish I'd have known how wrong you'd do when I sang I'll be true to you. 'Cause while you were giving some gal the eye, I could have been loving some other guy. 'Cause you ain't been true to me. You ain't been true to me. You ain't been true to me. The way you said you'd be.
Okay, that's the great Faye Adams. Faye Adams on Al Silver's Herald record label. And that was her eighth release on the Herald label, March 1955, by request for Mike Peretta. Faye Adams with You Ain't Been True to Me. Now, yes, you have. My listeners have all been true to Johnny G. I really have to thank my listeners, and hopefully you're digging on the tunes. If you are, please give Johnny G a thumbs up on the YouTube page, and also consider subscribing. We want to get to 5,000 subscribers. That would be a pip for Johnny G. Going to do some kind of celebration here when I get to 5,000. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm doing something. I'm telling you that. But let us continue now. And this is, we're in the 1955 block. Let's fill a request for listener Daddy Cool in our YouTube chat room as we go to Queens, New York for this great group. Okay, first recording as the Heartbeats Quartet, I think it was, on the Network record label. They would sign with B. Castlin's Hull Records, and this was their first release on the Hull label, a tune written by the lead singer, Shane Shepherd, also known as James Shepherd. Now for you collectors out there, the true first press of this should say Shane Shepherd as the writer. I'll show it to you again. If it says Shepherd Miller, that's when William Henry Miller got involved in the thing there. But this is the true first press of the 45 from September 1955 for Daddy Cool. Here are the Heartbeats. Slow dancing Daddy Cool on this one. The Heartbeats on Hull with Crazy for You. Here you go.
You're driving me crazy. Oh, my darling, where you been? It seems oh so childish when I always come to pen. You don't seem to understand that I'm
Okay, the sound of the heartbeats here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to a listener, Daddy Cool, in our YouTube chat room, September 1955. That's their first of four on B. Caslin's Hull record label. James Shepard on lead. The Heartbeats with Crazy for You is the name of the tune. Hopefully you're crazy for Johnny G here on a Saturday evening. I'll be back tomorrow beginning at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. as we continue to count down the music. Well, I think we got some 1957 in there, but 1957, the biggest block tonight. We are in the 1955 block, and let's fill a request now for listener Daniel Kubacki. You're requesting all of his singers, well, his releases on the Post label, okay. On the August 1st show, I played this artist, Earl Curry, his tune called Love Somebody. That was his second of two on Lou Chudd's Post Records, a subsidiary of Imperial Records. Now, Daniel also requested The Flip Side, a song written by the singer. This one from November of 1955, going out to Daniel in our YouTube chat room. Here is Earl Curry on Post. The song is called Hobo. Here you go, Daniel, for you, Earl Curry. A group, too.
I know a fella by the name of Momo. He never buys cigarettes from the store. Always begging, bumming around. All his friends done put him down. Momo turned out to be a hobo. Oh, Momo is my hobo friend. Momo used to be the popular cat in school. All the girls that used to be his fool. Since he went away and came back to town, all his friends done put him down. Mobo turned out to be a hobo. Oh, Mobo is my hobo friend. I know a fella by the name of Mobo. He never buys cigarettes from the store. Always begging, bumming around. All his friends done put him down. Mobo turned out to be a hobo. Oh, Mobo, he is my hobo friend. Mobo used to be the popular cat in school. All the girls, they used to be his fool. Since he went away and came back to town, all his friends done put him down. Mobo turned out to be a hobo. Oh, Mobo, he is my hobo friend. He is my hobo friend. He is my hobo friend. He's my friend.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Daniel Kubacki in our YouTube chat room. That is Earl Curry. Now, I don't think the Blenders are backing him up, but of course he sang the tune "Late Rising Moon" on the R&B record label. But this one's on Post Records. Earl Curry from November '55 with a song called "Hobo." You know, there's another. Didn't the Fantastics do a song called $1 Million? No, I Don't Want to Be a Hobo. Is that the song that they do? The Fantastics of There Goes My Love fame, which I think Frank has on his request list, if I'm not mistaken. Let us continue here. We are in the 1955 block. Let's fill a request now for Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat as we go out to the West Coast again. To Los Angeles for this group. They began recording back in 1953 as the Lamplighters. They had 12 releases on Sid Nathan's Federal record label. Then in 1955, they changed their name to the Tenderfoots. Okay, and this is their fourth release for the Federal record label. The tune is written, I think, by the lead singer on this. His name is Carl White. I think he's the lead. From June of 1955, going out to Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat room. Here are the Tenderfoots with Those Golden Bells. Here you go, Bill, for you, the Tenderfoots.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh, darling, where are those bells? Well, those wedding bells. What a world of happiness. Their harmony foretell. Oh, darling, where are those bells? Yes, those wedding bells. What a world of happiness. The harmony foretell. Well, you walk down the aisle, yeah, and you were wearing a smile. Then I took your hand. Then we said I do. Oh, darling, where are those bells? Yes, those wedding bells. What a world of happiness. The harmonies foretell.
Yeah, they like that one there in the YouTube chat room. Great sound. Those are the Tenderfoots, a.k.a. the Lamplighters, from June of 1955. That's their fourth release for Sid Nathan's Federal record label, Those Golden Bells. That is Carl White on lead, of course. The group would then evolve into the Sharps and then eventually into the Rivingtons. Johnny G here on a Saturday. If you'd like to make a request on a future Vinyl Treasure show, you should email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Sometimes I miss the requests on the YouTube page. So but I get notifications of that, so I do check. I just got to go back and check and remember to put it down, or I will forget. But anyway, we are in the 1955 block. This was the second biggest block, too. But let's fill a request now for listener Edmund Williams, as he requested the great Ray Charles, and he would sign with Atlantic Records in 1952, had 28 releases through 1960, and Edmund requested his 9th release, this tune written by one of his band members, Ronald Richard, and this was a hit for him on the R&B chart. This charted number 5 on the Billboard R&B chart from September 1955. You need a lot of these to buy records. But anyway, by request for Edmund Williams, here's Ray Charles on the Atlantic label. This is the yellow and black Atlantic. The song is called Greenbacks. Here you go, Edmund, for you, Ray Charles.
As I was walking down the street last night, a pretty little girl came into sight. I bowed and smiled and asked her name. She said, "Hold it, bud, I don't play that game." I reached in my pocket, and to her big surprise, that was Lincoln staring her dead in the eye. On a greenback, greenback. Just a little piece of paper coated with chlorophyll. She looked at me with that familiar desire. Her eyes lit up like they were on fire. She said, my name's Flo and you're on the right track. But look here, Daddy, I wear furs on my back. So if you want to have fun in this man's land, let Lincoln and Jackson start shaking hands. On a greenback dollar bill. Just a little piece of paper coated with chlorophyll. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'd pop Lincoln and Jackson too. I didn't mind seeing them fade out of sight. I just knew I'd have some fun last night. Whenever you're in town and looking for a thrill, if Lincoln can't get it, Jackson sure will. On a greenback dollar bill. Just a little piece of paper coated with chlorophyll. Went to a nice spot where the lights were low. Dined and danced and I was ready to go. I got out of my seat and when Flo arose, she said, hold it, Daddy, while I powder my nose. I sat back down with a smiling face while she went down to the powder place with my greenback dollar bill. Just a little piece of paper coated with chlorophyll. The music stopped and the lights came on. I looked around and saw I was all alone. I didn't know how long Flo had been gone, but a nose powder sure didn't take that long. I left the place with tears in my eyes as I waved Lincoln and Jackson last goodbye. On a greenback dollar bill. Just a little piece of paper coated with chlorophyll.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Edmund Williams in Queens, New York. That's Ray Charles. Ray Charles talking about greenbacks. Need a lot of greenbacks to buy some of these 45s from September 1955 on the Atlantic label for Edmund Williams. That was called Greenbacks. Although I will tell you, for this next 45, this was one of Johnny G's kind of cool discoveries. So I found this record at the Yonkers Raceway Flea Market sometime in the 1980s for a nickel. Imagine buying this 45 on the Dutone label for a nickel. And it's a request for listener Mike Sape, and he wants to send this tune out to Karen Efron and Big Dave Swinger and Tony Barcia in our YouTube chat room as we go back out to Los Angeles, California. Okay, on Dootsy Williams' Dutone record label. This is the only release for a group called the Saigons. Okay, and it features Melvin Cook on lead here, October 1955. Here are the Saigons on Dutone by request from Mike Sape, going out to Tony Barcia, Big Dave, and Karen Efron. It's called You're Heavenly. Here you go, Mike, the Saigons.
Boom, 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 da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-dum.
I found true love, just as true as stars up above. Though you are like a dream to me, darling, you're heavenly. You're heavenly. Oh, it was a thrill when I saw you, my heart stood still. Though you are like a dream to me, darling, you're heavenly. When I first met you, darling. I was alone and blue. I never saw a sweeter one. Well, until I met you. Oh, it was a thrill. When I saw you, my heart stood still. Though you are like a dream to me, darling, you're heavenly.
When I first met you, darling, I was alone, so alone and blue. I never, oh no, I never saw a sweeter one until, my dear, I met you.
Yeah, sounds of California here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there by request for Mike Sape, sending it out to Big Dave, Tony Barcia, and Karen Efron. The Saigons is the name of the tune. Melvin Cook is the lead. October 55 on Dutone Records, You're Heavenly. Great tune. I'm telling you, I was thrilled to find that record for a nickel. I used to go every Sunday to Yonkers Raceway. My Aunt Mary would come. She would look for like knickknacks and things, and I would go around looking for records. And I found a lot. Sometimes the conditions were off. I had a little bit of competition there of guys that would they would set up, but they would get there early, and they would kind of. So I had to get up early to compete against them. And it was like, who gets there first, you know, is what they did. But anyway, it was fun finding that record, I will say. There you go, from Mike Sape. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Amy King, Johnny G's chat moderator in our YouTube chat room. As you know, Amy loves the blues, and this singer is known for the blues. His name is Jimmy Reed, originally from Dunleith. Is it Dunleith, Mississippi? Well, he signed with Vivian Carter's VJ record label. Amy requested his third release. This record came out like twice. Like there's two Matrix numbers. Mine, I think, is the first one, like 230, 231. So I don't know. They said they're two different recordings. So check your Matrix number if you have this. I think the second one is like 248 is the Matrix. But anyway, it's from January of 1955. It's going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Jimmy Reed on VJ. It's called Pretty Thing. Here you go, Amy, for you, Jimmy Reed.
Please let me know how you get so pretty. Honey, please let me know. You're the prettiest little woman that I ever seen before.
found one pretty. She's fine as she can be. Don't tell nobody, baby. You's all right with me.
Okay, we got the blues here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for a Saturday evening. That is the great Jimmy Reed. Jimmy Reed from January 55, his third release on the Vivian Carter's VJ Records out of Chicago. Pretty Thing is the name of the tune, going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Let us continue now. We are in the 1956 block. Let's fill a request for Bill Obe as we stay in Chicago. Of course, Bill Obe will be my in-studio guest on August 27th, Thursday, August 27th. I will have special guest Bill Obe in the studio to present his original album-only tracks from the 1960s artists, including some bonus features. This will take place on Thursday, August 27th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only available right here on YouTube. And the 1960s artists include primarily vocal groups, of which many had hits single 45s, but the show will feature lesser-known original LP tracks. So things you might not have heard of from these artists that never came out on a 45. And the album tracks are from the collections of Gordy Freeman and Bill Obe, and the music sound quality will be high grade, and that's really Johnny G's turntables really, and clean records make for a perfect sound, and you all know that, okay? And the viewers will be provided background information on all the tracks aired, including a visual of the LP and cover that your host will be holding up to the camera, as I always do. So please mark your calendars for August 27th, 2026, a Thursday afternoon right here on YouTube for this special album tracks only show with my guest, Bill Obe. And the program, if you miss it, will be archived also, as I always archive the programs here. So, and we'll be having other guests here come into the show in the upcoming months here, so stay tuned for that. And let's fill a request for Bill Obe, as this is his favorite Flamingos tune, and it's a B-side, and I like this record too. Okay, and let's see, this they had 7 releases for the Checker label. This is the B-side to their 6th release. Okay, the A-side featured in Alan Freed's motion picture, if you saw it, called Rock, 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 called Would I Be Crying, which is a great record also. But Bill requested the B-side, written by group member Zeke Carey, and the song is interesting, so listen to the tempo changes. That's what's the cool thing about this record. It features Nate Nelson on lead, and I think also Paul Wilson comes in on this. But anyway, November 1956, by request for Bill Obe in New Jersey, his favorite Flamingo tune, the Flamingos, with Just for a Kick. Here you go, Bill, for you.
But I'll go on loving you, no matter what you do. Just for a kick, you let me caress you. Just for a kick, you let me hold you tight. We did the town a bright shade of brown, and then you left me alone in the night. Just for a kick, you let me enchant you. Just for a kick, I took a stroll through the park. It was you
a star-studded sky, but still you left me alone with tears in my eyes. But somehow I knew you would never be true. But I'll go on loving you. No matter what you do. Please believe me when I say, even though you're far away, I hope you got your kicks, sweetheart. Somehow I knew you would never be true. But I'll go on loving you. No matter what you do.
Yeah, the great sound of the Flamingos here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there by request for listener Bill Olben, New Jersey. His favorite tune by the Flamingos there. And that is Nate Nelson, also Paul Wilson doing the dual leads there with the tempo changes. That's the cool thing about that record. November 1956, the Flamingos with Just for a Kick. Johnny G should do some things just for a kick, right? I always do. As we continue here, here's something for Just for a Kick. I don't normally play reproductions on the program, but I don't have this next 45. Now, I told you, I mentioned it earlier, Spence came up with this record up to the show, and it was, and you can tell the originals on this, the dead wax space is like this big, and the grooves are really small, but not so much on the reproduction. So he brings me this record, and I have another one on this Blue Jay label, which I think is, where is this out of? New York, possibly? I don't know. I forget. But anyway, he has this crazy price on it. I'm like, Spence, I said, this record can barely play. I'm not going to, what was it? If somebody fixed a warp on it or something, I'm not going to do it. I mean, not for that kind of money, for this record. So I never got it. I've never seen another copy. I thought possibly Greg might have had a copy of the record. I didn't see it in the collection unless it disappeared, might have gone. But anyway, but I ended up with these repros. I think I got 3 of them. Okay, but it's not common at all. It's out of New York. It's a New York label. It's called Blue Jay, BLUJAY, and this that's it. The other record I have is by Nat Sledge and the Blue Jays, with his Blue Jay Dance Band. But this group is called the Blue Jays, and it features William Baby Keeby. He's the lead singer on this. And, of course, the band leader is Nat Sledge. Came out in August of 56. And it's not an original, and we're going to send this one out to listener Harvey Karp. Here are the Blue Jays on Blue Jay with Write Me a Letter. Here you go, Harvey, for you, the Blue Jays.
Write me
long to hear. That I long to hear, sweetheart.
Well, it doesn't matter the way you write it. I really love you. I have decided how happy I would be to have you close to me.
Okay, there you go. August 1956. Those are the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays on the BLUJAY label. And we're going to send that one out to listener Harvey Karp. That is with William Baby Kebe on lead. Write Me a Letter is the name of the tune. If you'd like to write to me, Johnny G, a letter, you can email me at vinyltreasures@AOL.com. You can get some requests in if you email Johnny G, although I'm getting lots of requests. I don't know how much longer. I broke this show up into two shows. I would be on till like 4 a.m. in the morning or something. But anyway, not that I couldn't do it. I guess if I took a nap before I started. But anyway, let us continue here. We are in the 1956 block. Let's fill a request for listener James Stone in our YouTube chat room. This gal, she's from Brooklyn, New York. She was called the Babyface Blues Singer. She recorded 2 for OK Records back in 1953. Then she signed with Epic for 6 releases, but she ended up also with 2 on the RCA subsidiary Vic label, and this is her first, and you know this song. It was first done by Chuck Berry, but let's give a listen to this version by Helene Dixon. Helene Dixon on the Vic label, going out to James Stone from May 56. The Chuck Berry tune with Howard Biggs and his orchestra backing her up. It's called Roll Over Beethoven. Here you go, James Stone, for you, Helene Dixon.
Right.
Here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, that one there by request for listener James Stone. Helene Dixon is her name, doing the Chuck Berry tune, Roll Over Beethoven. That one from May of 1956 on the Vic record label, subsidiary of RCA Records. And we continue here in this is the last one from 1956, and we'll get to the last block. Let's fill a request now for Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room. This singer and prolific writer, recording for the original from Atlanta, Georgia. I was gonna say it looked like Atlantic. I can't see. Gonna check my eyes on the 2nd of September. He was originally from Atlanta, Georgia. He was coined the King of the Stroll. Prior to that, he won a talent contest and was spotted by Atlanta disc jockey DJ Zenis Sears, who would become his manager and got him a contract originally with Columbia Records, releasing his first single in May of 1951. Now, Columbia transferred him to their R&B subsidiary, OK Records, where he would have 17 releases for OK through October of 1956. Then he signed with Atlantic Records, had 9 releases on the label through June of 59. But Ed requested his first tune on Atlantic. It's a song he wrote from May 56. Let's give a listen to Chuck Willis. Chuck Willis on Atlantic Records for Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room, and the tune is called It's Too Late. Here you go, Ed, for you, Chuck Willis.
It's too late, she's gone. It's too late, my baby's gone. Told her she was my only one. Lord, it's too late, she's gone. It's a weak man that cries. So I guess I bet dry my eyes. Yes, I will miss her more than anyone. Lord, it's too late, she's gone. She's gone. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. My baby's gone. She's gone. Yeah, she's gone. Where can my baby be? I wonder, does she know? When she left me, it hurt me so. I need your loving. Please don't make me wait, and tell me it's not too late. I need your loving. Please don't make me wait, and tell me it's not too late. It's not too late.
Yeah, the great sound of Chuck Willis here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, going out to Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room. That from May of 1956, Chuck Willis on Atlantic Records, It's Too Late. That was his first release for the Atlantic record label, had 9 releases through June of 1959. Let us continue here. Let's do a twin spin on the Atlantic label. This time we fill a request for listener John Nochera in our YouTube chat room. You all know this girl group from Harlem, New York. This was their debut single and their first of 6 for the Atlantic label, and their biggest hit. Now, they were between 11 and 15-year-olds at the time, and they were first called the Harlem Queens, but the record label decided to call them the Bobettes. This was a big number 1 R&B chart on both, and a number 6 record on both Billboard and Cashbox. This features Emma Port. She's on lead here from May of 57, going out to John Nochera. Here are the Bobettes with Mr. Lee. Here you go, John, for you, Mr. Lee, their teacher.
1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Lee. 3, 4, 5. Look at him, John. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. I met my sweetie, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. His name is Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. I met my sweetie, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. His name is Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, he's the handsomest sweetie that you ever did see. My heart is aching, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. For you, Mr. Lee. My heart is aching for you, Mr. Lee. 'Cause I love you so, and I never let you go. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Here comes Mr. Lee. He's come for me. Here comes Mr. Lee. He's come for me. He's my lover boy. Let's jump for joy. Come on, Mr. Lee, and do your stuff. Come on, Mr. Lee, and do your stuff. 'Cause you're gonna be mine till all time. 1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Lee. 3, 4, 5. Look at him, John. 1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Lee. 3, 4, 5. Look at him, John. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee.
Okay, that one there going out to a John Nochera in our YouTube chat room. Those are the Bobettes. That's their debut single on Atlantic Records, May 1957. Song entitled Mr. Lee, a 45 that my aunt purchased back in 1957. That was in her collection, not that particular copy. Hers was scratched up by your host, Johnny G. Let us continue here in 1957 and fill a request for listener Delwood Jeff as this group. This is the only release for this group. This interesting thing on this record. So I used to buy records from, well, I guess we can call him a dealer. Used to later on work for Louis Silvani, Mike Layton. Okay. So I met him when there used to be a couple of people here in my town that were record collectors, and they invited me. They saw me at one of the flea markets. They're saying, "Look, we're having some, we're talking records at my house. If you want to come over on I don't know, it was like a Friday night or whatever." And a couple dealers were there. You can buy some records, and they were cheap, on the cheap. So that's where I met John Clemente for the first time, and then I used to go to all these tri-state record get-togethers they would invite me to. And you would bring records, and you can trade, and you can buy them, whatever. It was really cool, listening and talking about the music and whatnot. So anyway, Mike says to me, he went to I guess it was a garage sale or whatever, was up in the Peekskill area, and this woman had all these records, and she had 2 copies of this record, 2 copies of this 45 by the 5 Kids. So anyway, he used to sell to Greg. He used to sell, because Greg would buy soul records from him on the cheap, and he would turn them or keep whatever. He would sell records to me also, but he didn't sell me these 2. So I don't know how Rich Rosen got involved, but Rich Rosen ended up getting both copies of this record, and I think for the sale, he gave him a lead to other records, like in Yonkers somewhere. And Mike went and found this whole stash of records on the cheap for selling these 2 records, 2 original copies of this record, because this is a hard record to find. I don't have a copy of it. I would like a copy of it and buy one if I had the chance to, but it is a request. So this was in the box of stuff that I purchased, so I figured I would play it. And so we're going to play both sides of this record because actually Bob Cruz let me see, wait a minute. No, this side is requested by Delwood Jeff. Delwood Jeff requested the ballad, and Bob Cruz requested the up-tempo side. But I don't have an original. I have this like multicolor wax thing, but it looks pretty cool, you have to say. But it is not an original. Okay, now this label was owned by 2 disc jockeys from Greenland, South Carolina. They were at the station WMRB in Greenville, South Carolina. Their names were George Wilson Crewell and Max Mace. So this was the Maxwell label, and this came out in October of 1957. Let's give a listen to the ballad side first. The group is called the 5 Kids. The 5 Kids on Maxwell. This is for Delwood Jeff. It's called Carolyn. Here you go, Jeff, for you, the 5 Kids.
Do, do, do.
Caroline, my darling, I love you so. I'll never, 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 I'll never let you go. So come back, Caroline, oh, come on back to me. Come back to me.
Climb the highest mountain, darling, just to be by your side.
Oh, by your side.
I love you, oh Carolyn, and I always will. So, darling, please let me hold you in my
arms. Oh, Caroline, my darling, I love you so. I'll never, 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 I'll never let you go. So come back, darling, oh, come on back to me.
Okay, Okay, there you go. That one there going out to listener Delwood Jeff. That is the sound of the Five Kids, October 1957. Their tune called Carolyn. Do you believe that the copyright police came out on this record? They're out there on this million seller. That makes absolutely no sense. Unless somebody, you know, who would have picked up this record to pick it up, to put it on the AI notify. I don't know. That makes no sense. I have no clue why. We're gonna flip this record over, but this side was requested by Delwood Jeff and Bob Cruz in Maryland. I had you down as wanting to hear the flip side of this, but this isn't an original, of course. Okay, so let me put it on, because the flip side is an up-tempo. All right, so very rare record if you have the original. This is just the bootleg of it, but it looks cool. Okay, we just heard the ballad side from the Five Kids called Carolyn for Delwood Jeff. Let's flip it over here for Bob Cruz in Maryland. Here are the Five Kids with Oh Babe. This is on Maxwell Records. Here you go, Bob, for you, October 57, the Five Kids.
Wop, bidoo 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 wop, 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 bidoo bidoo wop. Well, I love you, baby, I want you to know I never let you go, oh baby, just my baby. Oh, baby, come to me, darling, say you be mine. Let me hold you, darling, till the end of time. Oh, baby, yeah, my little baby. Oh, baby, I love you so. Baby, 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 won't you come and go with me? Baby, won't you come and go with me? I'll keep on loving you throughout eternity. Baby, I love you so. Where you belong, baby, I love you so, and you for me, and I for you, eternity.
Okay, there you go, the sound of the Five Kids. How come that one didn't get, how come the AI didn't identify that one? What was the deal with Carolyn? What was the deal? Was that used in a commercial or something? I don't know. But there you go, October 1957. That side going out to Bob Cruz in Maryland. The Five Kids with Oh Babe on the Maxwell label. And prior to that, for Delwood Jeff, the Five Kids with Carolyn. A very rare 45, although Mike Layton had 2 copies. And I think Greg had a copy too, but somebody swiped that one. But anyway, we move on here. Let's we're gotten the last page here now, and let's fill a request now for UK listener Indrajit Advani. Wants to send this one out to all the Vinyl Treasure Show community. This singer from Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, his name is Cliff Butler, and I featured many of his tunes here. 1952, he was with Leonard Allen States record label out of Chicago. In 1956, he would have a bunch of one-offs, okay, on different labels, like Kit Records out of Nashville, another on the Fran label out of Kentucky. And in mid-1957, he recorded for Ernie Young's, NASCO and Excello labels. Now, did 3 for NASCO and 2 for Excello, and Indrajit requested the B-side of his first on Excello. This is a song that he wrote from November of 57, going out to UK listener Indrajit. Here is Cliff Butler with Shame on You. Here you go, Indrajit, for you, Cliff Butler.
Shame on you, baby, no better for you. Suffer, find you another fool. Shame on you. I should laugh, but I find it ain't funny. Listen to me, girl. Suffer, find you another fool. Shame on you. When I was good, real good, why you made a chump out of me. But when I found out you were tipping out, you know I was mad, mad as I could be. Shame on you, baby, no better for you. Suffer, find you another fool. Shame on you. Hey now. When I was good, you know I was good, why you made a chump out of me. But when I found out that you were tipping out, you know I got mad, mad as I could be. Shame on you, baby, no better for you. I want you to suffer and find you another fool. Shame on you. Well, shame on you.
Okay, what a nice, that's a pretty cool tune there. And that one there by request for UK listener Indrajit Advani, sending it out to all the Vinyl Treasure Show listeners. November 57, Cliff Butler. Cliff Butler on Excello, Shame on You is the name of the tune. Hope you're digging on the tunes tonight, folks. If you do, please give Johnny G a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. We're moving closer to the 5,000 subscriber mark. Let us continue here. Let's go to Brooklyn, New York, as we fill a request for listener David Vilma in our YouTube chat room. This is the group's debut single on Hiram Johnson's Johnson record label, and this song made it on the charts twice, really did nothing the first time it came out, but then when Wayne Sterling and Don Folletti got involved with promoting this record, it took off and became a hit, the group's biggest hit. But I'm playing the first press, which came out in August of 1957. It features Nate Bouknight on lead. By request for David Vilma, here are the Shells on the Johnson label. I call this a classic because I love this tune. Gus Gossett, a big fan of this record. It's called Baby, Oh Baby, for David Vilma. Here you go, David, for you, the Shells.
Baby,
Okay, there you go. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. That's the sound of the Shells. That's their debut single on Hiram Johnson's Johnson record label. Not that he had much to do with it. It was everybody that worked behind him that had a lot to do with it. August 1957, Nate Bouknight on lead there. The Shells with Baby Oh Baby, which, and I'm surprised because the Copyright Police came out on that bill. What's the deal with that? I know Figure Music was Alan Freed, but still, with this record, that doesn't make sense. And I want to tell you, if in case you missed it, because I forgot to mention, Bill had a cameo last night on Tonio's Dungeon Serenade. Was actually because I don't know where Tony got the tape, and I never heard Gus Gossett on a WCBS FM. I never heard him on there. I always knew him on the WPIX when I used to see the advertisement on Channel 11 here in New York. You would see they advertised him as the curly-headed kid in the third row with all these cobwebs and a stack of 45s. So, but Antonio aired I forget when in 1970 it was, but it was actually interesting because not that he said much about the records, he just liked them. He just liked the songs, and the guys behind him, and he mentioned them at the end: Chris Marcos, Wayne Sterling, and Stan Krause. He mentioned them at the end of the show, and I guess thanking them because they brought the records up there, and they were all. It was and it was interesting because in looking retrospect back on that. Most of the records was pre-1954 he put it, but there was a couple things in there that were later. Now, because they didn't know. There was a lot of the information was not around at the time. So really, but at that time he was just talking about things about the records and it wasn't really anything special, but they were great records. So if you missed that airing, because it was on Tonio had it on Friday, and Bill gave a good talk about a little bit of the history of Gus Gossett and how it evolved there and the people behind it. So I missed the beginning a little. I said, oh, wow, he's on. I think I missed about 20 minutes, but I heard Bill's talk. So Bill spoke on there. So if you missed it, because it was aired on WVKR 91.3, it will be on again on Monday, August 17th, the same show from 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time on the doowopcafe.org. So you should check that out because it really was for me, and it was a clear tape. It was actually clear to hear, and it wasn't muffled or anything. So you can hear it on Monday from 6 to 8 on the doowopcafe.org. And if you miss that, it'll be on one more time on a station that I'm also on, a Palomar Radio, KKSM radio station. You go to palomar.edu, and that's on from 2 p.m. to 4 Eastern Standard Time on Friday, August 23rd. But it definitely was a great memory for Johnny G. And not to say that, and I don't know, it was the 50th anniversary for Gus Gossett. And I have a program. I haven't done it because I wanted to set it up for a Thursday afternoon. So I received a letter from Chris Marcos that he programmed a show for me to do. And I have every record except the last one. But I got so many CDs, I can play it off of the CD. And it would have been a show that he would have programmed for Gus Gossett. And I haven't done it yet. So, Chris, if you are watching or you watch this tape, I plan on doing that show. I just got to pull the records out because I have played them, most of them, here on the show over the last, since I've been doing the Vinyltreasure show going back to 2005. But it'll be a Thursday show, and there's about 40 records there, a little bit less that I'll do. But he programmed that show as he would the Gus Gossett show. So I'm going to do that. I am, Chris. You can hold me to it. But anyway, so that brings back the memories there, that tune there. But anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Let us continue here. Got a few more to go. We are in the 1957 block. Let's stay in Brooklyn as we fill a request now for Adrian Viterbo. Okay, as we go to Thomas Robinson's Atlas record label now. And in late 1956, this singer was just 14 years old, had 2 releases on the Atlas label with a New Jersey group backing him up, and they had 2 previous releases on the Atlas label. They were called the Parakeets, and this is the A-side of his first release, requested by Adrian from January 57. Let's give a listen to Vic Donna and the Parakeets on Atlas Records. It's called Teenage Rose. Here you go, Adrian, for you, Vic Donna and the Parakeets.
My teenage rose. I love her like I've never loved before. With every breath I love her more and more. And every day I pray that I live another day in the heart of my teenage rose. She's all my arms will ever want to hold. She is the sweetest story ever told. And I never dare to stray more than just a kiss away from the lips of my teenage rose. 'Cause I'm jealous of my boyfriends, Johnny, Jim, and Joe. When they see her, how they sigh. And if they had the chance, they'd take my rose from me. And if they do, I know that I will die. So every night before I fall asleep, I say to God above, please let her keep my love there in her heart. Never, never let me part from my teenage rose. From my teenage rose.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. That is the sound of Vic Donna and the Parakeets from January 1957. That's on Thomas Robinson's Atlas record label. Teenage Rose is the name of the tune. Interesting thing about this record here, because which I think if I were to take a guess, there's a different presses of this record. There's the original press from 57 and maybe a little bit later, maybe early 1960s possibly. So I think the true first press of this record, and maybe Don Folletti, you can correct me, the original has the number down at the bottom of the label, at the bottom. I'm just saying because I can see it with the press. You know, there's like an indentation here around the press versus the number being to the right. I think that's it. But they were sold in Times Square. You can buy this record, and these originals were out too. But I think that's the deal with this record. But anyway, Johnny G babbling on. Let us continue here. We got not that many more to go here, and let's fill a request now for For Joe Carrera, requested a flip side from last week. I featured this duo, Don and Dewey. They were Don Harris and Dewey Terry for Adrian Viterbo. We played the original version of Leaving It All Up to You for Adrian Viterbo, but Joe Carrera requested the flip side of the 45 from August of 1957. This is on Art Roop's specialty label. Here is Don and Dewey with a tune called Jelly Bean. This is going out to Joe Carrera. Here you go, Joe, for you, Don and Dewey.
Let me tell you boys about my jelly bean. Fine and healthy and sweet 16. My baby, I love her so. Jelly bean, I'm never gonna let her go. Jelly bean, I love the child with all my mind. Never gonna let that child out of sight. We go together like a peaches and cream. The cutest couple that you ever see. See the child first on my list. Sweet 16 and never been kissed. I told my baby to the picture show. I sat her right down on the front row. All of a sudden, I didn't see the chick. All the young cats trying to steal my queen. Let me tell you boys about my jelly bean. Fine and healthy and sweet 16. Jelly bean, fine and healthy and sweet 16. My baby, I love her so. Jelly bean, I'm never gonna let her go. Jelly bean, I love the child with all my mind. Never gonna let that child out of sight. We go together like a peaches and cream. The cutest couple that you ever see. See the child first on my list. Sweet 16 and never been kissed. Let me tell you boys about my jelly bean. Fine and healthy and sweet 16.
Yeah, Johnny G got caught here. And there you go. That one there going out to Joe Carrera. That is the duo Don and Dewey. That is Don Harris and Dewey Terry, August 1957. The flip side of Leaving It All Up to You, song entitled Jelly Bean. As we continue, here's a record that would vouch as a Collector Corner record of the night. Although my Collector Corner record, I think, is the second to last record, which we're almost at. But this is a request for listener Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. He at one time owned this 45, this group from Glen Cove, Long Island. This is their second release, featured their debut single on the Herald label not too long ago from 1956, but this is their second, came out in September of 57 on Mary Halanka's Acme Records, and the group included Bobby Coleman, John Cumbo, James Davis, William Edwards, and lead singer Henry Williamson. Collectively, they were known as the Sunbeams. This is from September 57. Here you go, Jack, for you, the Sunbeams on Acme, my #1 record in the Relic Survey. I voted this #1. It's called Please Say You'll Be Mine. Here you go, Jack, for you, the Sunbeams.
Please
Okay, September 1957 release there by request for listener Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. What a great record that is. The Sunbeams on Acme. That's Henry Williamson on lead. Please Say You'll Be Mine is the name of the tune in the 1997 Relic Survey Countdown 1957. That was my number one as well. Mike Sape mentions that was his number one too. I think that is a great record. How old was I in 97? I'm 67 now. Gonna be 68 in September. But anyway, but that is a great tune, I have to say. And I was lucky to get a copy of that on the cheap from Ken Thompson, the late Ken Thompson, dealer from South Jersey, who I used to buy records from. One of the first dealers I ever ran into, the first table I went to in a Montvale record show in New Jersey by Butler Aviation. You know, if everybody know where Butler Aviation used to be, and there was a Dairy Queen. And then there was, I think it was a Sheraton. I don't know. No, not a Sheraton. I forget. Because the record shows were at these hotels, you know. Anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Got 4 records to go. Let's fill a request now for Graylin, a.k.a. G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room. You all know this singer, originally from Barnwell, South Carolina, had at least 50 top 10 R&B hits during his career. Started out with Sid Nathan's Federal record label in late 1956. Had about 18 releases on the Federal label between 56 and 1960 before they switched him over to the King subsidiary. And Graylin requested his 5th. It's a song he co-wrote. This is from February of 1957. Let's give a listen to James Brown on the Federal label for Graylin in our YouTube chat room. It's called Chani on Chan. Here you go, Graylin, for you, James Brown. Okay, there you go. That one there going out to a Graylin in our YouTube chat room. And that is James Brown. And thank you, Big Dave, for that. The first release of his without mention of the famous Flames. That one from February 57. James Brown, no group on Federal. Chani on Chan. That one there going out to Graylin in our YouTube chat room. Let us continue here. Let's go back to Brooklyn, New York. This is one of my favorite groups, too. It's a request for listener Wayne Pigna He requested the fourth of five for this group on Jerry Winston's Onyx record label, written by the second tenor of the group. His name was Donald Haywood. This is with Sammy Lowe and the orchestra. It features the lead of Jerome Ramos from October 1957, The Great Sound of the Velours. The Velours on the Onyx label for Wayne Pigna. It's called This Could Be the Night. Here you go, Wayne, for you, The Velours.
Couldn't you, couldn't I fall in love tomorrow? This could be the night. Although we just met, this could be the night. Never forget, I pledged my heart by stars above. Couldn't you?
Okay, that's the great sound of the Velours. The Velours on Jerry Winston's Onyx Records, their fourth of five on the Onyx label from October 1957 by request for Wayne Pigna. That is the Velours with This Could Be the Night. Two more 45s to go before Johnny G leaves here, the studios. I'll be back tomorrow beginning at 9 p.m. for the continuation. Will pick up from 1957 and we'll go through the year 1963. Well, this was my collector corner record of the night here. This girl group managed by band leader Al Brown, who probably owned this or part of this label. It was called Apache Records. I only have two records on this label. One is by the Concepts. The other one is by these gals. This one came out in December of 1957, probably out of Brooklyn, and the group is called the Sweet Marquise. Usually I play the ballad flip side, but this is the up-tempo side. From December 57, a bonus track, the Sweet Marquise on Apache with I Love My Baby. Here you go, the Sweet Marquise.
Do 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 die, 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 do do bow, do bow. I love my baby, I love him so. Do 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 die. I love my baby, I love him so. Do 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 die. How much I love him, he'll never know. I love my baby, yes I will. I love my baby, yes I will.
town. Oh, baby, don't stop now, don't stop now. 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 Oh, baby, don't stop, don't stop. Bow, 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 do. I love my baby, yes I will. I love my baby, yes I will. And when he loves me, he gives me such thrill. Oh baby, don't stop now, don't stop now. 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 Oh baby, don't stop, don't stop, stop.
Okay, that's a bonus track. It's an expensive record too. It's not that easy to find this. Oh, November. Okay. I was saying I thought it was Busta Bass's birthday. I need to know all your birthdays, folks. You need to tell me your birthdays. You need to email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. There you go. December 1957, the Sweet Marquise on the Apache label. I Love My Baby is the name of the tune. Well, that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show for this Saturday evening. We started out on August 15th. 2026. It's now August 16th, but anyway, just a little bit over. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program this evening. Thank you, Charlene, for your help. Did a great job on the write-ups tonight, and hopefully tomorrow I will see many of you here tuned in. 9 o'clock tomorrow. We will continue with the broadcast. Again, if you are new to the program, please consider subscribing to Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. We need to get up to 5,000 subscribers. Gives me a little bit more leeway with these AI police and these gremlins that follow me around with these tunes. But anyway, so thank you, everybody. And if you would like to make a request on a future Vinyl Treasure show, you can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I think I said that a couple times. But anyway, our closer tonight is for Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Now, how many of you went to your high school dances? I went to my high school. Well, I wouldn't say my high school dances. I went to my junior high school dances because they were playing records in the cafeteria, I think. I don't recall that my high school had dances. We had square dancing around around Thanksgiving time. We would have some guy come in, and they would give us off, and we'd go. You know, the principal would say, "Everybody go to the gym," because we had this big giant gym, and the guy would be doing the square dancing calls. Honor your partner, do-si-do, and whatever it was. But we were learning, and that was a thing with the gym class too. But anyway, this is relating to high school dance. And let's see, this singer started with Lloyd Price in the early 1950s while Lloyd was signed with Art Roop Specialty label. He is originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. This singer, songwriter, and pianist, and pretty successful solo career. 10 releases on the Specialty label. Now, Tim requested his second. His biggest hit was a song called "Short Fat Fanny," and this is the flip side of a hit, I think. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is the flip side of "Short Fat Fanny," and this record belonged to who? This record belonged to Edwina Vauclain, Fernwood, 126th Street, Georges Road in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. Well, I have your record here. I don't know where I bought it from. But anyway, his name is Larry Williams. This is the B-side to "Short Fat Fanny," and this is by request for Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania. This was a big #2 record on WJMR in New Orleans, Louisiana from May 57. Our closer, Larry Williams with "High School Dance." That's going to do it, folks. Thank you all for being here. Give me a thumbs up if you dig what you're hearing. I will see you next time. tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Wednesday on the Soul Show at 9 p.m. Just want to say, everybody, so long. Here you go, Tim, for you, Larry Williams.
Just one more dance with you before the night is through. We'll dance and dream like other lovers do at our high school dance. Just put your cheek to mine and let me know you love me all the time. And always I'll remember you were mine at our high school dance. What made the hours disappear? Or was it just that you were here? What made the time go so fast? Oh, when I found my love at last, and now the dance is through. But love has just begun for me and you. We won't forget the world we met so new at our high school dance. Just put your cheek to mine and let me know you love me all the time. And always I'll remember you were mine at our high school